Good morning, class 6 students. Welcome to the first class of mathematics. Dear students, in last class you have learned how to subtract integers and some properties of subtraction of integers. Dear students, today we are going to complete exercise 4C. Today we are going to complete exercise 4C. This is the exercise 4C. So what is happening? Already I have given you in last class from question number 1 to 5 to complete. Now today we will complete from question number 6 to 12. All these questions we will complete. So here I am going to explain you some questions from this exercise, and the remaining questions you will complete yourself. So dear students, I am going to explain some questions. Okay, so here is the some questions which I am going to explain you here. These are the questions. So first question I have taken here, question number 6. Question number 6, it is asking you to simplify. Here some more questions are there. So one question I will explain, remaining question you will do yourself. Asking here to simplify. You see here what it is given, that in bracket 37 minus 8 plus 11 minus 30. Okay, so what will you do first? Already I have explained you how to subtract, yes or no? So already you are knowing how to subtract. Now so I am going to solve this question. Look at here. So question it is given here, 37 minus 8 plus 11 minus 30. Okay, so what we have to do? You have to subtract here both the brackets. You will solve first. So in the bracket what is that? Subtraction is that. Already I have explained you how to subtract integers. So what will you do? Here you will write there 37 and minus sign you will convert into plus sign, and after minus sign whatever integer is that you will convert it into additive inverse. So what will be the additive inverse of minus 8? Additive inverse of minus 8 will be plus 8. So it means 37 plus 8 and plus, and this also we will solve 11 minus sign convert into plus sign, and after what will you do? Minus 30 you will convert it to additive inverse. So what will be the additive inverse of minus 30? Additive inverse of minus 30 will be plus 30. Okay, so therefore now you will solve easily. So what we are finding here, both the integers are having positive sign. So what will you do? Both the integers numerical value you will plus and put the plus sign. So 37 plus 8 equals to 45 and plus 11 plus 30 equals to 41. Okay, so now you will add this 45 and 41. So 45 and 41 both are positive integers. So 45 plus 41 equals to 86, and there will be plus sign only. So 86 is the answer. In the same manner, what will you do? 6 number question you will complete. Now after 6 number question, 7 number question you will do yourself. Very simple question it is there. Now question number 8 I am going to explain. What is question number 8? Question number 8, it is given the sum of two integers is minus 13. If one of the number is 170, find the other. Very simple question it is there. It is given here the sum of two integer, it is given minus 13. Sum is minus 13, and out of one integer it is given 170, and you need to find the other integer. So I will show you two methods to find the other number. Okay, find the other integer. To find the other integer, I will explain you two methods. So first simple method which you are learning in standard 5 also. What it is given here? It is given here sum is given. So just I am going to draw a diagram. So by that diagram easily you will understand what it is given. Here sum is given. Just think that this is the sum. Okay. So how much sum is given? Sum is given minus 13. Just think that this is minus 13. From here to here sum is given minus 13. Out of sum one number. Out of sum one number. One integer it is there, not number, integer. One integer is how much given? 170. One integer is given 170. And second integer you need to find. Okay, you need to find the other integer. This you need to find that how much it will be there. It means the sum of 170 and this integer equals to minus 30. So now you have one integer is given 170. You need to find the other integer. So what will you do? From 13 you will subtract 170. Yes or no? So therefore other integer equals to minus 13 minus 170. Yes or no? What we are finding that here both the integers are having same sign. So what will you do? Both the integers you will add and put the same sign. So therefore minus 13 and minus 117. Minus 13 minus 170 equals to, both you will add first. Okay. So it will be 183. And you will put the same sign. So minus 183 is the sum, this other integer. So other integer equals to minus 183. This is your answer. This is one method. Now one more method I am going to explain you here. Or you can write like this, or so here what you can do, you can write that let the other number be x. Okay, you can write like this, let other number be x. Let the other number be x. Okay, let the other number be x. So what will be happening according to question? According to question, what will be there? According to question, x plus 170 equals to sum how much given? Minus 13 sum is given. Okay, this is called equation method. Now what will you do? Here x plus 170 equals to minus 13. So what is the rule here? That if equal to this side at LHS side, if plus is there, if you send RHS side, then what will happen? If it is plus, then it will be minus. If here it is minus, if you send that side of equal to sign, RHS side, then it will become minus. If it is plus, then minus. If minus, then plus. If multiply, then divide. And if divide, then multiply. So what is here? Here plus is that when you send 170 RHS side, then what will be there? It will be minus. So x equals to, what will be happen? Minus 13 and 170 is plus this side, so it will become minus 170. So equals to minus 183. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, so like this, any one method you will use to solve, either this method or this method. So like this you can complete question number 8, and question number 9 is similar. Question number 8 and question number 9 is similar. And then question number 10, it is true false. So you will do yourself. Now I am going to explain you question number 11. What is the question number 11? Please try to understand. Here question number 11. What is the question number 11? Question number 11 I am going to read here. Here it is explained here. The point A is on a mountain which is 5,700 meter above sea level, and the point B is in a mine which is 39,600 meter below sea level. Okay. Question it is here, find the vertical distance between A and B. If you see here diagram, point A is here, okay, on the mountain, and point B is inside the mine. Okay, what is the height of point A? Point A is 5,700 meter above the sea level. Okay, and point B is 39,600 meter below the sea level. So now what is asking question? Question it is asking find the vertical distance, not the slanting distance. Here it is asking find the vertical distance. What is the vertical distance between point A and point B? So to solve this question, here I have given solution. Let us consider the height above the sea level as positive. The height above the sea level positive and the height below the sea level as negative. So therefore height of point A from sea level, height of point A from sea level will be how much? 5,700 meter. It will be positive. And the height of point B from sea level will be minus 39,600. It will be negative. Okay. So vertical distance between point A and B, vertical distance between point A and B will be equals to distance of point A from sea level minus distance of point B from sea level. Okay. So what is here the distance of point A from sea level? 5,700 meter, and the distance of point B from sea level is the minus 39,600 meter. So now here I am going to subtract. For subtracting, what you need to do? For 57,000 meter, and here what will you do? Plus sign will be that. Instead of minus sign, here you will write the plus sign. Okay, instead of minus sign you will write plus sign, and this minus 39,600 meter you will convert to its additive inverse. So what will be the additive inverse of minus 39,600? So it will be plus 39,600. Now after adding these two integers, it is coming 45,600 meter. It means the distance between, the vertical distance between B and A is 45,300 meter. Plan. One more question left. Question number 12. So question number 12 is like this. On a day in Srinagar, the temperature at 6 p.m. was 1 degree Celsius, but at midnight that day it dropped to minus 4 degrees Celsius. Okay, at Srinagar temperature at 6 p.m. it was how much? 1 degree Celsius, but at midnight what happened? The temperature was minus 4 degrees Celsius. By how many degrees Celsius did the temperature fall? That how much temperature fall? That you need to find. Okay, that you need to find that how much temperature falls. So very simple question it is there. So I am going to solve this question. So what is there here? First you need to find that what is the initial temperature, means at around 6 o'clock what was the temperature. So we are going to write here initial temperature first. Initial temperature at 6 p.m. At 6 p.m. How much temperature was there? 1 degree Celsius. This much temperature was there. Okay, now you have to find the final temperature. Final temperature. Final temperature at how much time? At midnight. Final temperature at midnight. Final temperature at midnight, how much it was there? Minus 4 degrees Celsius. Now what you need to find? You need to find that how much temperature change. Change in temperature now you have to find. Change in temperature. Change in temperature. Change in temperature equals to, what will you do? Final temperature minus initial temperature. Minus initial temperature. Okay. So what is final temperature? Minus 4 degrees Celsius. Minus 4 degrees Celsius minus initial temperature 1 degree Celsius. So how much it will become? Minus 5 degrees Celsius. So here minus sign is there. It means temperature is falling down. Yes or no? So according to question, what it is question asking? That how many degrees Celsius did the temperature fall? So therefore what will be answer? So therefore the temperature has fallen by 5 degrees Celsius. Okay, this is your answer, question number 12. Now today's homework. Today's homework is there. Solve question number 6, 7, 8 and 9. 6, 7, 8 and 9 and 11. 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 and 12 of exercise 4C in your copy with proper statement, and question number 10 of exercise 4C in your book. That's all for today. Thanks students.